Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Voyager Skywarp. And I will say I still like this mold quite a bit, but I know for a fact that I am probably going to be that person that does not collect all these Seeker molds or all these Seekers out of this mold. Mainly due to the fact of the rarity of a certain member and the fact I also had a bunch of Seekers at one point, and I will say I got rid of them faster than I collected them. So if and when, I'm probably going to get rid of my Thundercracker, since it's still a good toy. I like it a lot, but Skywarp is a lot more interesting. I'm not going to be doing the whole 86 Decepticon cast. But other than that, we're going to finally take a look at the jet. And I think in G1 they were supposed to make him like an F-16. I'm going to search it up quickly and verify. But yeah, it's a really nice black and purple jet. And like I said with Skywarp, or who is this? Like I said with Thundercracker, it looks amazing in jet mode. And it shares cues with the classic Seekers, if you can tell. Same as the Earthrise, from what I've seen. But the rest of it is, well, the 86 stuff. He does have his landing gear there at the front, which I think was a bit of a missed opportunity, because I wish they did the feet differently. That I stand behind. I don't know if I brought it up in my Thundercracker video, but I do wish they folded the feet in, and there was like little landing gears that would just flick down. Like there's a little groove right there. They could have integrated a landing gear to flip down right there, but whatever. That's how he looks in jet mode. And for comparison, here he is with Thundercracker. I would bring out my classic Starscream, but I've got him tucked away in storage. Since we already took a look at the transformation for Skywarp, God dang it, I keep doing this. Since we took a look at the transformation for Thundercracker, when I first got him a couple months ago, I am not going to do a step-by-step. So, we're just going to get right into it. And please let me know later on. What do we think about this? I put a set of figures in the background. I'll probably change it up the next time. Yeah, I definitely say this is still a lot better than the Siege and Seeker molds, or classic molds and the Siege molds. Like, I can still say I have grown to like the Toon accurate sculpting that they've got going on for their Studio Series 86. And I will forever admit, that this is still a good toy. I forgot to mention this. He has an opening cockpit. Oops. But yeah, other than that, this is Skywarp in his robot mode. And he's a pretty cool dude. Right off the bat, there was some mold change. That in the face. Because with Thundercracker, he had this almost, he's grinning. A grinning face, almost. Like, I'm gonna get you, Autobots. Skywarp, well, he looks like somebody just pissed in his Cheerios. And he's pissed off now. Anyway. Here he is in robot mode, and I will say, aesthetic-wise, I like this a lot better than Thundercracker. I'm going to put this out there right now. I like this a lot better than Thundercracker. So, I am probably going to be posting this guy up for sale later today. Speaking of, here he is with Thundercracker. And, yeah, black and purple looks a lot better. Not this sorry blue. And for another comparison, just because I have it on my desk, here he is with his wave mate, Shockwave. And they look good together. I know people have been hating this toy a lot because it's not purple, the shade of purple they wanted. And I think it's this purple that they've always wanted for Shockwave. And I will say I kind of wanted this purple on Skywarp. I think the darker purple would have worked a lot better on this compared to this lavender they've got going on for Skywarp. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah, articulation on Skywarp is exactly the same as Thundercracker and inevitably Starscream. Head is on a limited ball joint just due to the amount of junk there is. His head can look down that far, can look up that far. Arms can go around, not all the way due to the wings. Can't go back, can go out that far. Biceps swivel, 90 degrees at the elbow. Ball jointed wrist, so it can go left and right. He does have a waist swivel. He can go left and right like so. Not all the way, but that's actually more human than some of the human figurines I've seen out there. Sadly, he does have a waist skirt, so it breaks the illusion when you want to pose his legs forward. But his legs can go that far forward, that far back before hitting the butt flap. Can go out that far. Thigh swivel, 90 degrees of bend at the knee, ankle pivots, and bend at the toe thanks to transformation. Yeah. Again, not a lot has changed on this toy other than the face sculpt. Before I do forget, you can take off his little tail fins. They can plug into the back, and you got two spots. You can put it in here, so it's a lot further back, so you don't see any of it clipping through the wing. Oh, pardon me, from my front view. Or, oh, this one's more stiff. Oh, this one's more stiff. What the hell? There we go. Or you can put it into this spot here. That's typically where you'd put the null rays. And have little pokey bits at the tip of his wings. More than what he already has. And I will say, I kind of like this a lot more. It gives it at least a little more detail and depth. So that's probably how I'm going to pose, or that's probably how I'm going to display this Skywarp. But yeah, that is pretty much all I can say for the Transformers Studio Series 86 Skywarp. And if you guys would like to, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace!